Where's the light switch? I know where the light switch is. This is my house. Home. Home. To an empty house because, as I think I've mentioned, I'm home alone until Saturday. Which is good for tomorrow. It's rubbish because my family's not here, but it's good for tomorrow because I can just throw myself into this Apple content. Guys, oh, hang on, what's going on here? There we go. Thank you for following me on this journey to Barcelona and back. No idea how long this one's been, but it feels like it's been quite long. So if you've stuck with it for the entire time, thank you. As always, give this a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. Tell your mates about it. Subscribe if you haven't. Subscribe? That was a weird whistle, wasn't it? Subscribe if you haven't done already, but you probably have if you got this far. I'm going to stop rambling. I'm incredibly tired, need to go to bed, and we'll pick this up in the next episode where it's Apple Day, which will be fun. What a great job. Anyway, cheers guys. Hi guys, welcome back to the vlog. It's Friday the 20th of September. The time is 10 to 8. I've just got up, which is later for me, but if you watch the previous vlog, you'll know why. It's because I got back from Barcelona at about 12:30 last night, later than that actually. Got to bed basically about 1:15. So it's been quite a long week, but it's about to get longer because today is Apple Day. It's Apple delivery. Sorry about the state of this. I just had to start filming now. It's Apple delivery day. So today we have the iPhone 16, iPhone 16 Pro Max, AirPods Max, AirPods 4 with ANC, and an Apple Watch Series 10 coming. 5 products. I think they're all being delivered today. I think they are. I think the iPhone definitely, the 2 iPhones, definitely are. They were all basically due for delivery today. So fingers crossed that's the case. I have to get them today. I have to get them in my hands because I need to start making videos about them. And depending on what time they arrive, I've had no notification yet from the courier company to say when it is. I normally get a text message to say it's going to be between this time. Depending on what time they arrive, all that kind of then pushes the filming potentially forward. So if they come, let's say just for argument's sake, they arrive at 10 a.m. this morning. That's quite good news because I can then go and start filming. Great stuff. If they arrive at 4 o'clock this afternoon, that pushes everything back. The only good thing really, although it's rubbish, but the only good thing is that I'm here on my own at the moment because my girlfriend and son are in a visiting family elsewhere. They're not back until tomorrow, so I do have an entire day and evening and night to myself just to do this without worrying about not spending family time, all that sort of stuff. So that's one positive and not positive thing. So yeah, let's see what happens. But I'm basically going to spend most of this morning, hopefully just this morning, sitting on the couch here, looking out of the window and making sure that I don't miss a delivery driver. I'm not going to panic either. I've got loads of work to do anyway, so I'm going to crack on with the work, make a coffee first, then crack on with the work, and just keep an eye on the door, and not do anything else, not leave this room, which can be challenging at times. But here we go. Wish me luck. Okay, some good news. I've just had a text from DPD, which is the company that's delivering the Apple stuff, and they're telling me that my Apple parcel will be with you. That doesn't make sense. It says, we will deliver your Apple parcel today between 10:05 and 11:05. That's good news. Time check, it's 8:20. And weirdly, as I mentioned a moment ago, if it arrives at 10 o'clock, happy days. That gives me loads of time. The problem with that is that I'm not sure if they're going to deliver everything in one go or separately, surely it will be the whole lot. Why would it? Because I've had DPD messages about several Apple orders this week. I think all of them actually. Surely that delivery driver is going to give me all of them, aren't they? Why am I always so negative about this? Why do I assume that won't happen? That the driver's going to turn up and just give me the AirPods 4, which are still very important, but not as important as the iPhones. Why don't I just assume I'm going to get all of that stuff in one go? That's what's going to happen. That is 100%, touch wood, what's going to happen. I'm British. We are very pessimistic about everything. I've just realised there's something else today which is being delivered by the same company, by DPD, between 3:20 and 4:20. It's not an Apple thing, it's something completely different, but it is still being delivered by DPD, but they're delivering it separately. That doesn't make, I mean, for me, that efficiency-wise, that makes no sense at all. If it's all on the van going to the same place, no matter who it's being sent from, why not give all of the stuff to that house at the same time? That doesn't bode well potentially, but let's just see what happens. This is such an exciting vlog, isn't it? Watching some bloke in Leamington wait for some deliveries. Thanks for watching. It's not finished, by the way. That sounded like I was wrapping up. I'm not wrapping up, but just thanks for watching. Thank you. I feel like I should qualify why I'm so nervous when it comes to Apple delivery days, because last year, I didn't vlog this. This was before the vlog started. I've put you right next to the coffee machine that's making loads of noise. We had an iPhone 15 Pro Max on order, due for delivery on the launch day like today. And I had to go into the studio for a meeting, so I left my girlfriend in charge of receiving the iPhone. We had an hour delivery slot like the one that we've got today. She waited. She was doing what I was doing, bless her, basically. Working, just looking out of the window from the sofa. And somehow missed it. And wasn't her fault at all. The guy who attempted the delivery didn't really attempt it at all. He kind of it looked like he stood at the top of our drive, took a photo of the house and said, "No one answered." We don't think he knocked at all. He disappeared. My girlfriend then panicked, rang me and said, "I don't know what's happened, but I've missed it. I don't know, panicking." So then I immediately panicked myself and then went into solution mode and thought, okay, there's an Apple store not that far from where we live. Maybe they've got them in stock. So we rang them, found out they did have an iPhone 15 Pro Max in stock. My girlfriend went there. There weren't any in stock. No idea what happened, but whoever we spoke to on the phone at the Apple store had got something drastically wrong, and there were no iPhone 15 Pro Maxes. There were no iPhones in stock, basically. Cue more panicking, and to cut a long story short, we eventually managed to get the one that was attempted to be that's very hard to say, attempted to be delivered from the drop-off point where the guy took it to, rather than our house, because that made more sense, didn't it? Basically, we managed to get it towards the end of the day. So kind of disaster averted, basically. But I always think about that situation and think, well, it could happen again, couldn't it? I don't think it will today. I mean, time check, it's 9:30. It's 9:30, so I've got another 40 minutes before the time slot starts. And then it is the question of, what will they deliver? What will they give me? Okay, this is interesting. So these are the products that I've ordered from Apple and which are arriving today, Friday, September the 20th, September the 20th, etc. So AirPods Max, AirPods 4 with active noise cancelling, Apple Watch Series 10, iPhone 16 Pro Max, and a regular iPhone 16. The only one that says it's out for delivery at the moment is the iPhone 16. I really need, this is the one that I need to focus on first in terms of filming. That one isn't, so that's interesting. But surely all of that is going to come at the same time. It's the same delivery company, same dates. Surely. I've just had another text message from, who's this one from? Oh, it's a different, okay. Okay, so DPD are delivering one of the Apple parcels and DHL are delivering the other one. That kind of makes sense now. So I've had another one. The problem is you don't know which one's which. Yeah, it doesn't. You get these text messages from the delivery company, but they don't tell you what order it relates to. So it's a bit of a guess. I'm guessing the one that's coming at 10:20 ish, between then and 11:20, is that standard iPhone 16. The problem with that is I don't know when the other one's coming, basically. If that's the case, maybe that's not the case. Again, let's be positive. Let's assume it's all fine. It's all going to be fine. Okay, another twist in the story here. A FedEx van has just come into the street. I wasn't expecting FedEx. But then FedEx does deliver Apple stuff sometimes. Sometimes. He's coming back round. Is he going to just drive straight past? Yeah, okay, so he's come and gone. Okay. I hope this is as exciting as a Hollywood blockbuster. Some guy waiting for an Apple delivery. That wasn't fair. For a second then I thought, ooh, FedEx has got something as well, and it's a nice surprise that it's come before everything else. No, that guy literally just drove into the street, turned around, and drove off again. Okay, so the UPS man did stop by the house, but he's delivered something I wasn't expecting from Under Armour. Not for me either, for someone else. I have a feeling it's going to be one of those days. No, it's not. Positive thoughts. It's going to be fine. Everything's going to turn up on time. It's going to be absolutely fine. DPD is here. We have a DPD delivery. Wait there. Hello, mate, right?
Your last name, please?
It's Ellis.
Right.
Thank you.
Yes.
Cheers, thanks very much. Which one is it? I'm a bit nervous. Let's open it, let's find out. Which one's it going to be? It's only one. As I suspected, they're delivering them separately. Anyway, oh, it's not going to tell me, is it, unless I open it. I don't really want to open it. Oh, that's annoying. Maybe we can find out on the order tracking. I think I can. Basically, I want to unbox this as it is. I want to unbox the packaging as well. So I think that's the regular iPhone 16. I'm almost certain. Let's try and find out. I mean, in fairness, he's early. It's quarter past. It's not even. In fact, it's 13 minutes past 10. So he is early. In fairness, the big question is, which one is it? Let's see if I can find out. It is. Doesn't say. Although now we have out for delivery on both the iPhone 16 and the iPhone 16 Pro Max. This is really confusing. This might seem ridiculous, but I genuinely don't want to unbox this yet, because part of the... Oh, does it matter? It doesn't matter. I've just decided it doesn't matter. Let's open it up. I can still do the unboxing. It's one bit of packaging that I won't be unboxing. It doesn't matter. Let's open it. What a weird job I have. Yep, as expected, it is. It's very cold. Why is it so cold? It's the regular iPhone 16. Which actually is going to my girlfriend. She's having this once I finish with it, so she deserves a new phone, bless her, partly because she's still using my iPhone 12 Pro, I think, which is all smashed up and, been destroyed by our child. Okay, so we've got the standard iPhone 16, cool. iPhone 16 Pro Max is out. In fact, they're all saying they're all saying out for delivery now. So I'm guessing the next one. I think I just had a text message. Did I? Maybe not. I'm guessing the next one is gonna be everything, possibly. But I might be going to the studio a bit later from the looks of it. It's all good. It's all good. And if you're wondering, this is a team effort. So I'm conversing with Niall on Slack. We've got a plan for scheduling and editing and publishing and all that sort of stuff. Keeps changing, obviously, and it's completely down to these deliveries. This is the key thing. You can plan all this stuff. You can plan the publishing, like I said, sorry, the editing, the publishing, yada yada yada, and you can plan every other video that isn't iPhone and Apple related around that. But it all hinges on deliveries. If the deliveries are late or you miss them or something goes wrong, it completely changes everything, which is what I was saying earlier, which is why I'm nervous about this sort of stuff. We've got one though. Positive side. The positive thing is that we do have one of the deliveries already. We have one of the devices. Just need the rest. Okay, we've had another update, another text message. This time, I've lost track now of who all these text messages are coming from. This one's from DHL, and it's telling me that the Apple parcel is out for delivery between 11:44 and 12:44. So time check, it's now 10:34. So over an hour from now, that window opens. And again, I don't really know what's coming. I think it's going to be the iPhone 16 Pro Max, I think. Not sure. I'm hoping it's going to be everything else. If it's everything else, happy days. I can head to the studio and crack on. If it's just the iPhone 15, sorry, did I say 15 earlier? If it's just the iPhone 16 Pro Max, it leaves me with quite a tricky decision whether or not to go anyway. Take this one, take the iPhone 16 Pro Max, and just focus on those videos and risk missing the other deliveries, or do I wait here for everything to arrive? I'm not sure what the answer to that would be if it's just the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Let's see what happens. We have another delivery. It's 25 to 12, so it's early again. I think a van has pulled up. I'm genuinely nervous. I don't know why. Come on. Please be the rest of the Apple stuff. Waiting for the door to go. Come on. There's a van outside. This is a really interesting vlog, isn't it? Is it? Let me know down in the comments. Are you enjoying this? Or is it immensely dull? I'm hoping there's some jeopardy in here, which is making it a bit more interesting. Why is this guy taking so long to get to the door? We don't have a very long drive, trust me. Okay, I've heard a door. He's still there. Oh, he's coming. There's multiple boxes. Hello, are you right?
My friend, is it Mark Ellis?
It is, yeah.
Just take a quick picture of
Yeah, no worries.
Spot on.
Cheers, thanks very much. Oh, this is promising. This is very, very promising. Hang on. Okay, right. Need to be careful not... Hang on. Need to be careful not to show my address here, obviously, but this looks really promising. So we have an iPhone-shaped box first. Let's put that there. This has to be the Pro Max. Has to be. Let's open that. Put it open properly. Yes. We have the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Awesome. Okay, so we have that. We then have two other boxes, which I'm going to have to unbox them. I've got to do it. Pick the biggest knife I can find. I'll unbox this bit over here so I don't accidentally show my address. So, just to recap, what we're hoping for is a pair of AirPods Max, a pair of AirPods 4 with ANC, and an Apple Watch Series 10. That's what we're hoping for here. Ooh, okay. Stabbed myself. Haven't stabbed myself. Apple Watch Series 10. That has arrived. AirPods 4 with ANC. They've arrived. Excellent. Worry about that later. Face tracking's gone. What's going on here? Start again. Here we are. Okay, right, next one. What's left? What's going on? I'm over here. There we go. AirPods Max. That's the only thing missing. This looks quite promising. In fact, I might even leave them in there. This has to be, yeah, these are the AirPods Max. I'm actually going to leave them in here. They're definitely the AirPods Max because I want to include the unboxing of this bit in the video. So, folks, we have everything. To the studio.
Connected it to burn.
Right. Okay, back in the studio. Back in the studio. In the studio. I've not been here for a little while now. And I've got a plan. I think I've got a plan for what we're going to do. And it starts with filming the iPhone 16 Pro Max video. Okay, we are set up for this first shoot. So basically what I'm doing is doing an unboxing / first impressions of the iPhone 16 Pro Max. I'll be starting with a bit of a preamble about my journey through different phones. So, you know, the iPhone 15 Pro Max to the S24 Ultra to currently at the moment, not for long, the Z Fold 6 from Samsung. And yeah, that's it. But we have to keep production simple with this because time check, it's 20 past 12. I've not shot a single second of footage yet. And we need to get this one edited and published later today. So it has to be simple. And the way we're doing that is we're having a 3-camera setup. So one camera here, this is the main A-roll camera, the one that I talked to. Hidden over here is a B cam, and this is going to be used as a product kind of close-up thing. So I can pick up the phone and kind of motion it towards that camera and just do that. The reason for that is because it means we don't have to shoot B-roll for this particular video, which is a big game changer in terms of production time. And then an overhead camera up here, which is obviously just shooting down to the desk. Quite straightforward. That's the idea. We've done this before. The most recent video that we did this with was the AirPods Max 2 reaction video, which was the same setup, and it took about 30 minutes to film. Editing, Niall knows that better than I do, but it won't have taken that long, and that should be the same thing with this. The slightly, not complicating factor with this one, but the additional factor with this one is that the last part of the video is going to be shot on the iPhone 16 Pro Max itself. So, but even that is quite straightforward. So anyway, I'll get this done and then come back to you. Okay, so I filmed part of the video, but one thing with smartphone unboxing videos is that you get to a point where you have to set it up because you turn it on and it just needs setting up. It's very difficult to talk about it without having some stuff on the display apart from the setup process. So I've just had to pause the filming and set the phone up and then go back and finish the rest. But that was a very easy shoot. I really enjoyed that. It was completely off the cuff. No sponsor on this, so there's no kind of breaking for a sponsor integration, which is quite nice, although 50-50 thing with that because you need the revenue from sponsors to make the business work, but that's fine. So yeah, I enjoyed filming that, but yeah, get this set up now and then finish the rest of this particular video filming. Obviously it's taking ages to activate, I guess because loads of people are getting their iPhones now and trying to activate them. It's been doing this for quite a while now, quite a few minutes. Time check on that note, it is 12:35. I feel good about this though, this feels okay. I think we're going to get this done. I think the process is going to be me finishing this and then leaving it on a drive, putting all the footage on a drive for Niall. He'll come and get that footage. He'll edit that video. While he's doing that, I've got a meeting this afternoon. It's quite an important one. It's an accounts, finance type meeting, so I need to attend that. I'll probably go and do that at the gym and let him get on with the edit, come back, and then do some other video filming stuff, basically. Oh, it's done. Okay, we're there. Okay, on that drive is all of the footage for the iPhone 16 Pro Max shoot. So everything from the 3 cameras, but also some footage that I shot on the phone itself, and a screen recording, and a couple of silly sample photos. That's on Niall's desk now, so he can crack on with the edit. I've got to go and... Well, I'm going to the gym. I need to go to the gym badly. And also I have a meeting in half an hour, which is very important, like I mentioned earlier. So I'm going to go and do that. Niall can come here and do his stuff. Because when I'm filming A-roll, I do like the place to myself. I'm one of those. I like to have the room to myself so I can just crack on. So we have this thing going where Niall knows when I'm filming, so he can just leave me to it, and then he can come here whenever he needs to beyond that. So I'm going to leave this room to him, come back later, and then try and work out what to film next. I think it's going to be a case of doing some unboxing stuff and another long form video. Yeah, I'm feeling quite good about this. So this feels good. We're going to get that iPhone 16 Pro Max video out this evening. It's going to go out this evening, 100%. Niall will smash the edit. I enjoyed filming it. Everything's going well. Okay, since we last spoke, I've been to the gym. I've done a workout. I've had an accounts meeting, which doesn't sound exciting, but was exciting and very interesting, all the rest of it. Niall has since picked up the footage and taken it back to his own office where he's going to edit it. Get my words out. Need to get my words out because he's left the room free for me again to crack on with the filming. So what I'm thinking, I've just had lunch as well, and I say lunch, the day is completely on its head. So it's 4:30, but it feels like lunchtime because I didn't really start until later. I chilled out a little bit this morning while I was waiting for those devices to come. So I've kind of started work later, gone to the gym later, and had lunch later. But I know now I'm here now until tonight, really. So, but the plan, I think now, is to film the video about this, which is the standard iPhone 16, which again is an unboxing / buying guidance type thing. And after that, I think I'll have time for this. I'm gonna do the silly unboxing video. I say silly, there's some merit to it, there really is, but the unboxing video of the new AirPods Max, which I might keep. I'm in two minds about it, but I was going to send them back, but I may keep them just for prosperity, as they say. Anyway, yeah, let's crack on. So next bit of filming, the iPhone 16. Okay, since we last spoke, I've done the filming for the regular iPhone 16. That's it, by the way, that's the green version. This is going to my girlfriend because she deserves it after everything she puts up with me, and yeah, that's a new phone for her, basically. Very nice. It looks lovely. Really big fan of that. So that's done. I've got a coffee now because, time check, it is, as near as makes no difference, 6 o'clock. Doesn't feel like 6 o'clock, to be fair. I feel like that morning doing not too much has really helped. I'll remember that for next time. So, coffee, because I've got a little way to go, to be honest, lots of other things to do. I'm going to write just a bit of guidance for me for the next video that I'm filming, which is the AirPods Max unboxing testing thing. It's going to be a very light bit of guidance for me on this because I want it to be very natural. The last 2 videos have been awfully natural. I've been very natural as well. I've really enjoyed filming these. So anyway, 2 videos shot. Niall is editing the 16 Pro Max one as I speak, and everything's going okay. I think everything's fine. Okay, we're cooking now. So I've just finished the video for shooting the video for the AirPods Max 2, whatever they're called, and that is now being transferred onto the drive for Niall. So that's 3 videos shot in one day so far. Not finished though, because I need to do a bunch of unboxings now, including the AirPods 4 and what else? Oh, the Apple Watch Series 10. Then there's something else. Oh, I can't show you it, but there's a phone here. You haven't seen it, it's okay. In fact, it's in a box. I can show you the box because it's in a box. I won't, just in case I won't. It's in a like a flight case, this embargoed phone, which I can't show you until next week. But that's quite cool. So I need to do that and a couple other bits and pieces. What else? That's it, I think. Maybe one of the cases for the iPhone. I then need to get the iPhone properly set up, get the Apple Watch set up, because I need to start using them basically as my main phone, my main devices. So that needs to be done as well. Time check. It is 6:53. So I was going to say in good time, but there's nowhere that I need to be apart from here. So I just need to crack on, use this free time, because if I wasn't using this free time now, I'd be at home eating a takeaway and thinking I just want my family to be back. I'd be amusing myself, obviously, watching TV and stuff, but I'd need to be productive now. I need to get all this stuff cranked out. It's a proper team effort, this as well. Niall and I are doing this, but then the other guys are doing stuff as well, making other things happen in this business. So it's all very exciting. Feels like a good end to the week. I am taking the weekend off, absolutely, because I need to. But yeah, so next up, some other unboxing stuff. Okay, time check. It's 9:20 now, and I'm pretty much done. I'm really hungry, and I just need to go home now, I think, to be honest. I can't remember what I last said when I turned this camera on. Literally no idea. I think since then I've done some unboxings. I've done the kind of short form unboxing videos over there of a couple of things that I can't speak about. And oh, I'll tell you what I do have, which I don't think I mentioned before, is the AirPods 4. So I did the unboxing of those. They're interesting, very interesting. And what else? Oh, the Apple Watch. I've got the new Apple Watch on. I've got the Series 10, which feels really weird and looks really weird. I've been so used to not having Apple Watches on my arm that it's just a really weird thing. Let me just put you down there while I put this thing back up here. So yeah, it's been a crazy day. I hope you found it interesting in terms of what happens behind the scenes on these crazy Apple days, which they're the biggest, they're the busiest and the most important time of the year for this business, for this channel, for the Marcellus Reviews channel. And we get pockets of them. We get WWDC, we get the iPhone event in this case, we get Mac events, we get iPad events, but they're kind of scattered across the year, and I always forget what they're like until they happen. What's been amazing this time is the team. Again, having the team help with this, having Niall doing the editing. He's still, bless him, still working now on the first video. We're just trying to get that finished and uploaded to YouTube. Yeah, it makes all the difference. But I am pretty much done now. I do need to do a bit of writing in the morning. I need to get up early tomorrow morning because I need to go. I'm actually going to collect my family from the airport, which is awesome. But before I do that, I've got to do some writing as well. I've got to write some stuff about the iPhones. That's fine, I think. I can just have a decent night's sleep-ish and do that in the morning. I'm waffling now, to be honest, and if you're still watching, you are brilliant. Thanks for joining me on these weird journeys. It means the world. And if you haven't given this video a thumbs up, please do, and subscribe if you haven't done. I'm sure you have by now. And I'll catch you next time. I'm not sure when the next... Well, it won't be that long. I am travelling again next week, so it might be... In fact, it probably definitely will be another travel video. So, yeah, I'll see you then. Cheers.